This is Terry Swoop, and this is Real Talk. I wanted to talk about women who chase after married men. Women who chase after another woman's man. I don't understand the logic of women like this. Some people call them mistress. Some people call them the side chick. Some people call them the other woman. But what I don't understand is some women that enjoy being the other woman. And why would you want to be somebody's side chick? Why would you want to be the other woman? The only conclusion I can come up with is that some women love the drama. Some women love the drama of being with a man that's with another woman, of stealing somebody else's man. They love that drama. There's some women that would rather be with a man who's with another woman than to be with a man who's single. I mean, you would think somebody would want to be in a relationship with somebody that's single and being faithful to them. But there's some women out there that love a man who sleeps around, who love a man who gives them that drama. Like, there's a lot of women that love to argue. Even when you say you don't want to argue, there's some women that love to argue because they love the drama. And when you're dating a man that's with another woman, you're going to argue all the time. You're going to come across conflict all the time. What's really sad is when you see these men who've been married to a woman for 30 years. They got this beautiful family. And they're going to leave this woman, they're going to leave their wife for some broad that they met at the strip club last week. For some woman that they only known a short time. And it goes to show that some men think more with the little head than they do the big head. If I'm married to a woman for 30 years, I'm not about to throw away my life, throw away my family, just so I can get a piece of ass. So it's really both sides are just as wrong as the other. Both sides are just as guilty as the other. The men who just want a piece of ass and the women who just want that drama. And a lot of these women who chase after these married men, they don't realize they're destroying an entire family. They're breaking up an entire family just so you can be with this married man, just so you can steal this man from this other woman. Some people call them home wreckers. Some people call them all types of names, but these women have serious mental problems. They love the drama of being with another woman's man. They love that drama. When I was growing up, my mother was a mistress, and she dated a married man. And I never understood why my mother would get involved with a man who's married to another woman. I never looked down on my mother. I never criticized her. But I just never understood why a woman as beautiful as my mother would want to be with a man who's with another woman. I never understood the logic of this. But my mother is a drama queen. When she was younger, she was a drama queen. She's more conservative, more mature nowadays, now that she's older. But when she was younger, she was a drama queen. So that's pretty much what it was, in my personal opinion. What I think it was. But a lot of women like this have self-esteem issues. How low does your self-esteem have to be to want to be with another woman's man? How low does your self-esteem have to be to do that? I would never want to be with a woman who's with another man. If you're a woman who's married to another man, I would never want to be with you. And I've had married women hit on me before. There's been numerous occasions where married women have hit on me and asked me out and let's go to the hotel together, and I turned them down because I'm not about to have a relationship with somebody that's with another person. I feel like I'm being used if this person is with another person while we're having relationships together, while we're doing our thing together. And I don't understand how a lot of people can get involved with somebody that's with somebody else. If I'm going to be with you, it's going to be me and you. It's not going to be me, you, and somebody else. So I think a lot of this has to do with low self-esteem. And a lot of this has to do with some people loving that excitement, loving that the excitement of being with somebody, trying to steal somebody else's person, trying to steal somebody else's man or steal somebody else's woman. I've never been the type of person to want to do that. If you ever saw the movie The Terminal with Tom Hanks and Catherine Zeta-Jones, Catherine Zeta-Jones' character is a mistress and she's having an affair with a married man. And Tom Hanks starts dating this woman and he's treating her good and it seems like a good story. But at the end of the movie, she goes back to being a mistress and she goes back to being with this married man. That's why I thought the ending of this movie was so bad. But the reason why I'm bringing this up, there's a lot of women just like the character in this movie, where they would rather be with a married man than to be with a single man. They would rather be with a man that treats them like shit and takes advantage of them than to be with a man that's going to be faithful to them and be good to them. There's some women that are they have so much self-hatred, they have so much low self-esteem to the point where they don't even want a man to be good to them. They want a man to treat them like shit. They want a man that's going to take advantage of them. And there's some women you just can't, there's some women that can't be loved. And that's really the bottom line. Until they love themselves, you can't love them. You have to respect yourself before somebody else can respect you. You have to love yourself before somebody else is going to love you. And I think if you're a man that comes across this type of woman, it's better to just leave them alone and stay away from them. A lot of people have different opinions about this topic. Leave a comment, rate, and subscribe.